heart of your teams, the heart of Southern California. Bally Sports SoCal, the heart of the fan.
A renewed effort for the Clippers, a baseline drive. Oh, bonjour, mes chers, says Nicholas Batum. Great to see Nicholas Batum back in action, albeit in a loss for the Clippers. They look for their first win here tonight. Opening week presented by Under Armour rolls on. Our story resumes tonight once again in downtown Los Angeles as the Clippers look to pick up their first win of the season. Paul George and company have had nice moments so far, but need to string together a full 48 to get back into the win column. They'll have their hands full tonight with Damian Lillard and the Blazers. Lillard has struggled in the young season. That only means one thing. He's due for a big outing. Clippers will need all hands tonight. As we welcome you inside of Staples Center, alongside Jim Jackson, I'm Brian Seaman. It is great to have you with us. Well, if you have followed the history of Paul George's career, you know a few things. Number one, he can lead a team deep into the playoffs. He can score a bunch of points. The good news is history is repeating itself for the Clippers. He has been nearly flawless these first couple of games.
And even if you've known that, you've seen that from Paul George, it was still a question. Can he do it? We got a great snippet last year in the playoffs of who Paul George could be in a Clipper uniform. We saw Paul kind of take over when he was in Indianapolis. Now we're seeing it here in Los Angeles. I think the ease in which he's playing goes back to the mental mindset that he's not pressing the situation. He's comfortable where he's at in his career, and he understands that throughout the course of this year, the Clippers are going to go how he goes, and right now he's playing at an all-time all-star pace.
Well, when you think of Damian Lillard, you think of big points, big shots, clutch play. For the time being, though, the Clippers have been able to put the genie in the bottle. They will need all hands on deck here tonight to slow him down again.
It's always a tough task against Damian Lillard because he always has the ball in his hands. He can score from anywhere on the court. Now, the success with the Clippers has been the fact that they've crowded his space and not allowed Damian to get comfortable, which is really hard to say. He's still averaging 18 points, but it's the shooting percentage that's down. He's going to take a lot of shots, so what you want to do this evening is the same thing. They beat you, you don't panic. You continue with your defensive game plan and make it tough on that all-star player, because if he gets hot and gets going, it could be a tough task. But I'll tell you what, Brian, one guy that's not struggling right now, C.J. McCollum. Right now, I mean, this young man is not overly athletic. He's not going to jump over the top of you, but he's so savvy in his game. He gets to his spots. He's able to finish through contact. Look, 56% from the field, more importantly, 55 from behind the three-point line. Another tough task to ask to shut him down, but at the same time, you're not going to totally stop him. Can you make him less efficient?
They are one of the best backcourts in the league. Eric Bledsoe has made a triumphant return to the Clippers. On the other side, Jim is going to break down all the pick and roll action from Eric Bledsoe after this. Clippers basketball is brought to you by CarMax, official used car retailer of the LA Clippers. By Honey, score great deals when shopping online. Download it for free today at joinhoney.com. And by Hyundai, get the new Hyundai you've always wanted. It's your journey. Own it. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer today. It has been a lot of fun watching Eric Bledsoe rejoin the Clippers. Patience and maturity as it's time now for our Play Sense presented by Frontier Communications.
Well, Bledsoe is such a different point guard from when he was here before. Now, the patience of being a veteran leader from the point guard position, the patience to allow the defense to open up. Hartenstein able to catch, drive, and finish. Same thing here. You get to your spot, the defense has to react. Instead of taking a quick shot, allows the defense to open up. Great spacing on the weak side. Now you just make the play in transition. Eyes on the feet of Ja Morant, not in position. His hips are pointed to the sideline. What does Bledsoe do? Attack immediately. The maturity is why Eric Bledsoe is such a different point guard.
It's a guard league, and you'll see some of the best here tonight as the Clippers seek their first win against Damian Lillard and the Blazers. Clippers, Blazers, coming up next.